For the first time in a long time, we are back to Lovebites, thanks to Kit McGee. The song that she or he, I'm actually not entirely sure, Kit. I mean, this can go either way, but the song that you've requested is Edge of the World by our very famous, very rocky, very metal like female metal band, I believe. We've done a few of them, a few reactions to this band, and they have absolutely a huge amount of talent. It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I do some. The majority of the songs, I have no freaking clue what they're singing about. I have to go check the lyrics afterwards, because I do think, well, the music, they're very passionate. So sometimes I think personally the music almost overpowers the voices, and obviously you need to work with a bit of a, there's an accent. So it's difficult. I'm not gonna lie, but in terms of their lyrics, they've always been spot on. They write very similar to Bandmade. Yeah, their music style is, style and lyrics is fairly the same. Although I have to say I understand, or at least hear clearly, the lyrics far better with Bandmade than what I do Lovebites. But in any case, here we go. Let's give it up for Lovebites. That is a nice dress. Oh my. Very Romanian. Greek. Whoa, this is so different. Oh, here comes the beat. I thought we were dealing with a ballad here today. Yeah. Oh. Like with every verse, we're becoming a bit more rock and metal than, before. We're gradually climbing that, I don't know, getting towards the climax. Oh, we're still going. Revolution, viva! Oh, I'm just eyeing their dresses the whole time. She's always yelling like that, because at the end of every song that I've seen so far, she yells something. I just don't know what. So? Yes, sis, this is a 15-minute song. I swear this is the second song. She's singing in a different octave. This is way too long to my liking. You guys know me by now. Hold on, isn't she stealing the guitar solo a bit? The attention there? She actually got a look from the other band member. This one. This is my favorite piece of the song. I hope it's done now. Are those their picks? That's sweet. Even the sticks. The one with the black hair, this one. She's not happy about something. Read that body language. She didn't even hold her hand on this one, the lead actress, or lead singer. She was like, you know, there was literally space between the body, and she doesn't seem happy about something. Ah, okay, I can't. This was too long. This was too long. No, why is this thing just auto playing? You guys know me by now. 15 minutes. I can't sit this long through something. Seriously, especially when I'm not that invested. Okay, so feedback. With Lovebites, I come for one, the instruments, right? So the guitars really play well. I enjoy hearing them play. The drummer, the first 2-3 times that I reacted, I was like, oh, she's freaking insane, right? She's epic, she's got rhythm, whatever. But now, by this time around, I'm like, why does the drumming sound the exact same the whole time? And guys, you might critique me now on this, but I'm telling you what my ears are receiving and what my brain is telling me. Okay. Um, so I do have a thing. My brother and I also we differ very much on that because so there's a lot of metal and rock, for instance, that I also can't listen to because I can't listen to offbeats. Offbeats drive me insane. Um, I avoid music where the drummers and I know in the industry being able to play offbeat is a friggin' skill of note. Okay. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm not saying they are not insanely talented. What I'm saying is my ears can't handle it. My brain doesn't want to process it. Um, so for me, it's extremely sensory overload. So then I almost get anxious and I want to get out of my chair, right? So I'm very much there right now. Because now the song also didn't just get to a friggin' end; it just kept going for 15 minutes long. So in the first section, and I think what's also frustrating, I can't hear what they're singing. I haven't been able to make out 3 words in that entire song. So what I do think needs to happen is they need to sing Japanese songs. I need to listen to the Japanese songs because now already I've been familiarizing myself with some Japanese and so forth. Um, but singing with such a strong accent, I mean, I can't make it out. Maybe it's because I'm tone deaf. Maybe they just I can't make it out. It's like the lips are moving and she's saying words. I just for me the tone is the same. So maybe that's the case. We are going to read the lyrics. I've pulled it up here. Um, so that's the one thing. So, because the first few times that I reacted to Lovebites, I thought to myself, you know what? I think the reason why I'm struggling to hear her articulate is probably because we've reacted to heavy songs where, they go crazy. In terms of instruments, it's proper, hard rock. Um, but now she obviously did a ballad in the first section of the song. Well, first song, first section of the song. I don't know. I don't know if it's 2 songs. I don't know. God knows. Like the only part that I did hear in the second part, which I claim was the second song, is "We Are United." That's what I heard. And that's what I also saw in the heading or the title. Let's see. Yeah, so Edge of the World, we are united. So now I don't know. I hope it wasn't 2 songs. Yes, I suffered through this in any case. Um, oh yeah, so that's quite literally the part that I heard. But in any case, my point is, now that it's a ballad, the music instruments were very much, they took a back step. Um, and the focus wasn't so hard, especially because the drums weren't here. So again, the drums driving me insane. Now the drums aren't there during the ballad section, um, which then makes me feel like, oh, okay, now I can focus on her voice. I can focus on, what she is singing, what she's articulating, and still zip, nothing, nada. Um, the guitaring, oh man, I can't say it enough. Those girls just know how to work an electric guitar. Um, like I kind of feel like a lot of basically in this song specifically, the guitaring is what set the mood, because the lead singer, I can't remember their names now. I did go through their names in previous reactions, but the lead singer almost, I'm trying to think now what songs it is that I reacted to, but from what I can remember, I had a similar like thought that was lingering, but I didn't verbalize it. I didn't even, register it myself. What is it that I'm really experiencing here? But now, again, after taking a break from them, coming back, getting almost 2 different genres in a song, I'm like, but this girl sings in the same octave the whole time, or note, or pitch, or whatever. You guys know I don't know the musical terms. For me, just like I'm thinking, bars, and she stays in the one bar. I'm like, why does it sound for me like it's the same? Like there's no, ups and downs. There's no emotion behind what is being sung. There's no, I can't read the body language, because the body language is not, the body language is as platonic as, or as, straight line as what the music is. And it's as if every sentence, or every second sentence, again I couldn't hear the lyrics, is ends up on the exact same note. It's like the same thing. She starts here, she goes up, starts here, goes up, starts here, goes up. So there's no, there's no flow. Anyway, like, yeah, it's amazing. I'm like actually processing this far better than what I previously did. Again, I thought I just needed, some kind of a ballad for them, and then I can now really deep dive, pay attention. And she's got the vocals. She does. I just, I don't know. I'm not getting the emotion from it, and I'm not hearing the words, which is hella frustrating for me at this point. And then those drums just drove me crazy. But anyway, let's read the lyrics, because I don't know who of you managed to hear the lyrics. Why do we learn to hate? Now, again, hold on. I don't know, again, if this not even includes the second part of that song, or the second song that we just heard, okay, the We Are United section. Why do we learn to hate, deceive and lie, hurt each other? Why does it never end? The sorrow keeps on repeating, wailing come downpours of the rain. Will it end? No one ever knows, wondering what only time can tell. What is at the end of life? Why do we only see our own desires? Greed is endless. Why is there authority when there is no justice in their rulings? Struggling like feeble, helpless fools, will it end? No one ever knows. Wandering, not knowing where to go, carrying the breath of life. Standing at the edge of the world. And there's an instrumental break. As long as you're still alive, remember, don't fear standing up. Don't ever give it up until the day you meet your end. It's not over. You know what? So this song, reading this should be like a freaking anthem almost. There should be so much power in this. You should have chills when you listen to this, and I had the opposite. like you need, I think, key arrangements and key tone and voice changes in order to, you know, give this song the justice that it deserves. Because in the beginning, it's fairly somber. It's like we realize this is the reality that we're dealing with. Um, there is sorrow. We are, you know, repeating the wailing and whatever. And I know she started off slow, but it just wasn't what I was looking for. It's not what I generally see in songs or feel in songs when you kind of want to get a build up. Think about, yeah, and that's a thing. So just throwing drums into the mix doesn't necessarily mean that now all of a sudden, you know, it's an anthem, it's a celebratory, everyone's happy, that's victory, you know. No, it doesn't work that way. Like everything has to speak to the lyrics. It needs to, maybe I'm overthinking this, but this is, again, guys, you know, I I want to relate to music. I want to feel the music. I want to feel what the song is about without having to read the lyrics. That is what music is to me. Just, yeah, like there's a thought process. It's in the detail. Anyways, moving on. Um, where am I? Okay, so why? Let's. Oh no, instrumental break. As long as you're still alive, remember, don't fear standing up. Don't ever give it up until the day you meet your end. It's not over. Let your soul shine inside of your heart. As long as you're still alive, remember, keep your dignity. Stay true to who you are until the day you meet your end. It's not over. Let your heart love and always be loved. Yes, I'm not even showing you guys what I'm reading here. How you live will always live on as your way of life forever. How you live will always live on as your way of life forever. How you live will always live on as your way of life forever. Huh? How will you live? Okay, I don't understand the outro. That there seems to be a bit of direct translation there. Well, I don't know. I mean, missing words, missing sentences. Um, okay. Truth be told, guys, I'm a bit disappointed in this one. Like the lyrics, I would have, if I have to think about a few artists, if you have to give them the song, they will turn it into a masterpiece. Like seriously. Um, Even Bandmate, I'm pretty sure Bandmate would have done something different with this song. Um, yeah, who? There is what are their names? Simon and, is it Paul and Simon? Simon and Paul? Ah, the guys who wrote the original Sound of Silence. Let's do this. Sound of Silence. They also have a song. You see, Disturbed really made that song big. Because that's the first one that pops up when you type in The Sound of Silence. Man, just give me the original band, yeah. Garfunkel. Simon and Garfunkel. Okay. So they had a song. What was it? I know, I think Bernie requested it. Something you lay me down by the waters. Something, something, something. I think everyone will know that song. Um, and they did a similar thing. However, you could actually feel the emotion in the song. You could feel the build up. I didn't like that they added I think that it was the third or the fourth verse. I felt the need to only have the first few verses, much like Paul did. Um, but it was that last verse and how they chose to make that last verse feel like victory. They even had planes. They recorded planes, flying over a building or something. So that sound, everything hypes up. And again, it doesn't, just throwing in a set of drums is not going to give you that feel, that sense of victory, right? Or that sense of you've got this, hang on, eye of the tiger kind of vibes. So yeah, anyway, I mean, song written very nicely. The song is true. It's true. It's relevant. It's just, I think they could have done better in producing and delivering the actual arrangement, to really give the song justice. So that's my take. Sorry guys, I'm not gonna say I like it if I don't like it. Okay, I mean, you can see it on my face. My face can't lie. So my mouth can lie, but my face can't lie. But yeah, anyways, I mean, I like the first few songs, so maybe there's better ones. All bands sometimes have, they have songs that's not the greatest, it's not their best work. Then they have songs that's awesome. Some bands only have one single ever that's really, really cool. So that's fine. I mean, that's kind of, the cycle of being an artist. But in any case, thank you very much, kids. I'm sorry that I didn't like the song. Sorry. And my rant, or not really my rant, but my unpacking, my analysis of the song was probably as long as the actual song. So yeah. But I will check you guys on the next one. Thank you and goodbye.
We had we at the Braveheart. With bright Vikings we stand side by the side, with axes raised high, bound by blood and honor. We believe in the old ways,